I hope you're ready for Halloween because the Halloween City Holiday collection is here. The Halloween City Holiday is an add-on for my previously released City Holiday die set with Spellbinders. It's a large set designed to create a beautiful apartment building which you can decorate for Christmas. Now you can also make it into an everyday city holiday with the help of the Everyday City Holiday dies, and now decorated for Halloween. Chances are you already have this die. If not, I have a link to this product in my video description below and you can check it out and pick it up on the Spellbinders website. If you have the City Holiday die, you are able to use it with several of the add-ons. Like I mentioned, the Everyday City Holiday. Here is one of the cards created with the Everyday City Holiday dies. Here's another one. I have shared many of these on my YouTube channel, so you can check them out if you haven't seen them before, especially if you're new on my channel. This one's actually a light up card, so super, super fun. Here's another one. It's like a very seaside-like card with beautiful fresh colors. Here is one more that I have created with the City Holiday die. So again, these cards, these were created with the City Holiday die and the Everyday City Holiday add-on collection. Today, I have the City Holiday Halloween. It's a small collection, small but mighty. We have just 2 products, and both of these products are designed to help you turn your Everyday City Holiday die set, the apartment building, into a Halloween haunted house. Now, that being said, you can certainly use those products alone without the City Holiday die set. So perhaps you don't have the City Holiday die set, but you quite like these dies. You can by all means use these separately for any other type of Halloween projects you want to create. First, I have the Happy Halloween Sentiments, and this is a set of Betterpress plates with the coordinating dies. Now, there are 4 sentiments in this set, and I have foiled them in matte black foil to give you an idea of what these look like. So we have Trick or Treat and Something Neat, Spooky Wishes to Your Street. Wishing you a fantastic Halloween, happy Halloween, and have a fabulous Halloween. I hope I said that correctly. So like I said, these are Betterpress plates, meaning you need to have a Betterpress plates system, or you can also use them in your Glimmer hot foil system and foil with these. I particularly love the look of foiled sentiments on my cards, so this is why I always go for Betterpress plates versus stamps. I know many of you still love and use and prefer stamps, and I do love stamps as well, but with a Betterpress plates, you can get much finer detail. You can get very fine lines, thin, detailed sentiments. That's something that I sometimes struggle when it comes to stamps, especially if I want to heat emboss the stamped images in embossing powder, for example, gold embossing powder. And I really like to have gold sentiments on my cards, gold foiled, or if there's no foiling option available, I would then heat emboss them. And like I said, because these stamps don't always give you that fine line, that detail, it's hard to get that. So I prefer to have Betterpress plates for my collections for sentiments because I can either press them with a Betterpress ink, but let's be honest, I most often simply foil them using either matte gold or matte black or white foils. By the way, I have a video tutorial on my channel talking about my favorite foil colors for foiling. Be sure to check that out if you haven't seen that already. So these are the sentiments. Now, these are all separate sentiments. We have 4 separate plates and 4 separate dies. I know that there are a lot of sets out there that are so-called one and done, meaning you have one plate with multiple sentiments. You just either foil it once or press it once, and then you have a coordinating die that cuts all of these sentiments in a single pass in one go. So, for example, we could have done these sentiments in that way as well, but the reason we didn't do that is because I prefer to foil my sentiments directly onto the backgrounds of my cards without the need to use the coordinating die. And if I have a one-go plate, I can't really do that. Here is a card where I foiled one of the sentiments, have a fabulous Halloween on the background of my card. So this is foiled directly on the background. This is not cut out and placed on top. I could have done that, but I simply prefer to have it done like this. This is why we have these as separate individual plates. And then of course we included the coordinating dies for you, so you have the option to cut them out and pop them up on your card if you want to. The other set in this collection is the City Holiday Halloween decorations, and that's exactly what it is. Those are dies that create decorations for the City Holiday die set. I wanted to include all sorts of different pieces, all sorts of images that would be most commonly used for Halloween. I have seen many of you create Halloween cards with the City Holiday die set when it first launched, and you guys were using all sorts of different dies and stamps and stickers that you had in your stash, and that gave me an idea of doing this little add-on collection, a collection of Halloween icons that you can add onto your City Holiday. So here we have 3 different ghosts, and there's also this little die. So this die creates the little circle that goes behind the eyes and the mouth for the ghosts, so that there's a little bit of a different color showing through. For example, here's one of our ghosts. This one is backed with black. Then I have this one that is backed with yellow. And then another little ghost backed with black. So we have 3 ghosts, different sizes, different shapes, and you can place these ghosts inside your windows. For instance, I have one of the ghosts peeking from inside the window, or you can add your ghosts over the window like this one. Next, we have the dies to create pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns, and you have 2. There's a larger and a smaller pumpkin, and then 2 dies, again, the larger and the smaller, to die cut the backer pieces so you can have different color behind those images. And here are these 2 cute pumpkins, and I envision them being added to the front of the house. Next, we have a cute little skeleton and some bones. And again, you can cut this from white. I even have this cut from gold, and you can just add him onto the door, or he can be peeking again from the window or even from behind your house. I also have this same skeleton used on this card here, just as a little icon, a little Halloween icon. Next, we have a die to die cut a bat, and this die has a ton of detail. You can see all of that beautiful detail in the wings. There are score lines added to the wings, and this bat looks really, really cool. You can die cut multiple bats, and you can even use Spellbinders spinners to have the bat spin. You can also use the spinners with the ghosts if you want the ghosts to spin on your card as well. Super fun. Next, we have 3 dies to create spider webs, and I wanted to have 3 different types of dies to do that. So we have a half spider web, a full spider web, and then a quarter spider web. And again, you can use those to have spider webs on your house. Here I have 2 half spider webs and 2 quarter spider webs. I haven't actually used the full spider web, but you definitely can. And then on this card, I used the corner spider webs to help frame this design. How cool is that, right? Love it. One more die we have is this hand, and you can have this hand as another element on your card. You can peek from behind the pumpkins. It can be part of the window display. It can just be added to the background. Lots you can do with the hand. And then last but certainly not least, we have this fun little die that die cuts the eyes. I wanted to have the option to add eyes onto the windows. So this die will cut little pieces, little eyeballs, and you can add those onto your eyes. You do need to cut them from the actual color of cardstock that you want the eyes to be, meaning these are not cutting an opening in another panel. They actually cut the eyes. And here I've just added the eyes directly onto the background of my windows. And I cut the eyes from yellow cardstock. On this card, for instance, I cut the eyes from black glitter cardstock, and I just added them to the background so they kind of look spooky and unexpected. So this is a look at the Halloween City Holiday die set or add-on with Spellbinders. Club members can shop this collection now. It's available on August 6th on early access for club members. And if you are not a Spellbinders club member, you will be able to purchase this on August 10th. There are links in the video description below. Now, I do have video tutorials for both of these cards coming to my YouTube channel in the next few days, so stay tuned for that if you'd like to know how I created these projects. Thank you so much for spending part of your day with me. I hope you are as excited about the Halloween City Holiday collection as I am. Love you guys, and I'll see you again next time.